ultimate combo.
When the day turns into night, it's you. Under my eyelid, one big fight, it's you. Well, everything can go to pieces. I don't care. As long as you're there. Like the sun kisses the clouds, it's game on. Racing pulse, we get loud. Game on, stay strong. All I wanna do is sail into you. Help me paint the picture. Like the sun kisses the clouds, it's game on. I'm a clenched fist in the rain for you. I'm mental patient, half insane. It's you. Now everything can go to pieces. I don't care. Like the sun kisses the clouds, it's game on. Racing pulse, we get loud.
Welcome back, everyone, to Twisted Gaming TV. Glad you're here. Tonight's video, we're gonna kind of hang out for a little bit. Gonna be kind of like a chill and chat type thing. And we're gonna go over some Amazon Prime deals. And for the people in the chat, if you found any deals on Amazon, put them on the chat and let me know what you got. I've been looking at deals all day since I've been at work, and I found some good stuff. So there's a lot of crap. And you got to be very careful on some of this stuff because it's not really deals on some of this stuff. It's cheaper at other times. So we're going to check it out. Now, before we get started, I will say that a couple of months ago, I forgot what it was. Oh, it was this. It was a SanDisk solid state drive, right? These are very, very expensive. I got it for probably, I think, $127, right? This is a Prime deal today, okay? You know how much it is? $129. So I got it $2 cheaper before Prime Day. So see, you got to know what kind of deals to look for and what's worth it. Some ain't worth it. Some's just a bunch of BS, right? What's up, River Ben? My family, what's up? So we're going to go over the website and check out some things. Now, some of the stuff that's really good deals, like Apple Watch 7, the series 7, right? These go for, even though the list price is $429, they go for about $359, $369, right? And today they're $309. So that's a good deal. That's a good deal, and it has all the colors and stuff. I've been wanting to get one of these green ones for a while, just because it's the color of my Jeep or whatever, right? But I still haven't got it, even on a Prime Day, right? Who else is here? Vicky, what's up? Cyclone, what's up? River Ben, what's up again? My family, what's up? Mike, what's up? So now the Apple Watch, that's a good deal. Save $120 off. You're saving really about $60. Don't let them kid you on that. Other good deals are like the Prime, the Amazon products, like the dots, and the tablets and crap. Let's see here, Amazon devices, right? So we go over here, like Ring doorbells. Those. Now, a real good deal though is the Fire Sticks, okay? Because I know how much those go for. So, let's see, where is the 4K one? 4K $24.99. Now, don't let it fool you though, because at Christmas, a lot of times they're $24.99. Then also sometimes a little cheaper, right? The non 4K one, 16.99. That's a pretty good deal. Or you can get the weenie one for 11.99. That's a pretty good deal. Because usually when they're not on sale, like the 4K Fire Sticks, they're usually about 39.99 or sometimes 49, right? But 24.99. That's a good deal, and they work good too. I got like 9 of those, I think. So yeah, if you find good deals, I will follow suit and snag. Yeah, I found some good deals. Um, let's get to that. Let's see. Another good deals are the 4K movies. Don't worry about Blu-rays. 4K movies are good deals because they're expensive. When a 4K movie comes out, sometimes they're like $27, $35, if you have a 4K Blu-ray. And I have a 4K projector and stuff here up in the game room, so I try to get 4K stuff, right? Now, now this Jurassic World 5 movie collection. Now I shared this a couple of weeks ago, right? Prime deal, 29.99. Is that a good deal? It's a good deal. How much did I pay for mine on non-Prime day though? 27.99. So see, I saved like $2 on that. So yeah, ET. Now here's great deals. $9.20. That's not bad. Let's see. Let's see. Alfred Hitchcock collection. That's pretty good. Let's see here. Where is Mad Max 10.99 4K? Let's see. Casino, great movie, right? Great movie right here. 978. Great classic, right? If you want 4K, bingo. There's you. Matrix Trilogy 21.99. That's not bad. Or Blu-ray, look, $10. But I try to stick with 4K. Godzilla versus Kong. That was a good movie. 9.99. I paid more for my copy, so that sucks. Animal House, another great classic, $10. Look at that, 4K. I like it. Let's see, Fast and Furious. Oh God, a series that's got too many damn movies. They need to kill that series. Ooh, look at this, Scarface, right? 4K, $10. Now I actually have the collector's edition of Scarface that they came out with, and it's the world of yours. The world is yours, and it came with the statue. The statue that he has in his mansion in the movie. Yeah, it actually has. I never even opened that either because I didn't want to. But I would look in 4K movies and of course Blu-ray movies. You're gonna find some really good deals on those because, like I said, if you save $5 to $10 or more, that's a good deal. Especially if you got Prime, because free shipping, right? Of course, you got to pay tax and crap. Let's get to some comments, okay, and then we'll continue. The 1942 Replicate is only $9.99 on Amazon. What the? Are you serious, man? Let's check it out. Hold on, let me look. If it's not gone already, right? Replicate. I remember those. Replicate. Where is it at? Who makes that? 1942. 1942. Probably not under Prime deals though. Let's see. All departments. 1942 Replicate. Ooh, yeah, good looking out on that, right? Good looking out on that. It's not on Prime days, but of course it's still, that's a good price. That's the ugly version, but it's $100. Better than 150 though, right? And then you got the cool looking version down here. Of course, that ain't on sale. Imagine that, right? Ooh, they got the change. They got the change machine. Classic change machine, $48. Yeah, that's a good price on that. Oh, look at that. We got arcade one ups on here, huh? Marvel versus Capcom. Boy, that's sold out, huh? Yeah, man. I could never pay full price, to be honest with you, for an arcade one up anymore. I just could not. I couldn't do that anymore. I could before, but now they're too expensive, and yeah, mm, not my cup of tea. Let's see. Thinking of getting the Ridge Racer Arcade one up. Now, keep that in mind. Let's go over there. Because I saw that too. Arcade OneUp. Okie dokie. Now, let me bring back a little bit, okay? All right. Now, I will say the Arcade OneUp Ridge Racer. Okay. That's a cool price, man. I ain't gonna lie with you. Not gonna lie. $3.99. Okay, for Ridge Racer. Now you got to remember when the arcade one-ups first came out, they were $2.99, right? And then without the riser, they were $2.49, I believe. It's been years, right? And that was the first gen, 300 bucks. Well, the times have gone by, they got more expensive, right? $3.99 is a good deal. For the people, okay? Oh my Lord Almighty, God help us. For the people that paid $700 for that, though, boy, I bet they feel burnt now. I know I would. That's what happened on my the original golden tee I had from Arcade One Up I bought. Right, I bought that for $4.99, and a couple months later, it was a big slap in the face when it went down. So if you want a Ridge Racer Arcade One Up, it's probably going to be the cheapest you're ever going to get it. I don't see it ever going lower than $3.99. I really don't, unless they have some kind of crazy sale on them. Mortal Kombat 2 Legacy 410. That's $40 off. Let's see. KI still $700. Oof. Sweet Jesus. Big Blue $4.99. That's how much I paid for mine. Let's see. Now, another one. Not Teenage Mutant Ninja. I'm so stupid. Terminator 2 Judgment Day, right? If you really want that arcade, $3.99, huh? Man, wow. Let's get to some comments, okay? I've been thinking of getting the Ridge Racer Arcade one up. Only $3.99 right now. I don't have space though. I already have Big Blue on the way for just $150 through the recent sale. Wow, that's great. Yeah, I don't see Ridge Racer going for $400 again. Maybe around Christmas time. Maybe if they still have them. Let's see. 4K Animal House. There needs to be a Fast and Furious spoof movie. That's funny. What's up, John Baker? My wife hates Amazon Days. She's a mail carrier. Oh, I bet a lot of people do. Um, you know, honestly, years and years ago, when they had Amazon Prime Days, I used to spend like maybe $1,000, right, on Prime Days. So far, I've only spent $50. Because I don't want to get out of control, because a lot of people get excited about these Prime Days and they're like, "Ooh, that's a good price, right?" And then you buy it, and then later you're like, "Why the hell did I buy this shit?" You know, stuff like hard drives, external hard drives, or memory cards. Those are good if you can get those at a good price. But I will say, Terminator 2, that's a good price, dudes. Okay, $400. I feel sorry for the people that spent $700 because, yeah, I wouldn't have spent $700 on that. $400, pretty good deal. Now, I wish the pinball arcade one-ups would come down. I bought my Marvel one I bought it for $5.99, which is, that's what it is right now. $4.99 would be nice. on those. You know, this arcade OneUp Paw Patrol machine, that price, you know, that's a stupid price. Um, especially for like kids, little kids that want something like that. That should be 150 bucks. I mean, that's a little much. Pac-Man, that ain't worth nothing. That's probably worth about $20. This Pac-Man, that's probably worth about $30. Yeah. So all the other ones, the Golden Tee 699, they're not on sale or anything like that. Then you got the Street Fighter, no riser 399. That's too much. Yeah. So yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. So let's exit out of that. Video game wise, right? Now this is a little iffy because video games on Prime Day, there's not really deals. It's really accessories and stuff like that. Now you can get this little headset, says it's regular $49.99. Really? But was it really $30? You know? Because I know how these companies do stuff. When they're gonna have a sale, they jack the price up and then they lower the shit. But 18 bucks for this, piece of junk right here, that's probably pretty good. I wouldn't get that brand though. Fire HD tablet, $44. That might be a good deal. I don't know because I don't. If you're gonna get a tablet, you need to get like a Android or an Apple. These type tablets right here, I don't really like those. But let's see here. Let's see what else we got. But like I said, the Amazon products like the Ring, the cameras, the Echo Shows, all those, those are good prices. Let's check out the Echo Show. I have the first one that came out back in the day. You want to get like a basic one, right? The Echo Show 5, $34. That's pretty damn cheap. Okay, that's pretty cheap. Echo Show 10, 179. Yeah, it's an okay price. I've seen it before for 149. Okay. So, Amazon tries to, trick people, and some deals are good, some are not. The Echo Show 15, that's a 15-inch um, Echo Show type thing. 179. That's a pretty good price for a 15-inch display. You can hang on the wall and play music or whatever. And these, you can hook up to Netflix, Hulu, and all that stuff. Watch the damn TV on this thing. So that's pretty cool. Echo Dots, 32 bucks. That's probably pretty good. You can get an Echo 8, which I think that's a 8-inch screen. The first Echo Show I got was the 7-inch, the very first one. I want to say when it came out, I probably paid 150 for it. That was years and years ago. Now they got different generations. What up, Beach Native? How's it going? Third floor arcade with Jason. What's up? The Ridge Racer cab is pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, and you paid full price for that, didn't you? Now it's 400. 400 is a good price for that. It's probably $399 plus whatever shipping is. Amazon, free shipping. So, you just got to pay taxes. Free shipping for Prime. So it don't matter. You wouldn't believe the stuff I've bought on Amazon that is stupid huge. It would probably cost a lot of money to ship it, right? And ship for free. Easy to blow a lot of coin, yeah. Cyclone says, look up super fast. Super fast. Super fast. Movie? Oh, okay, here we go. Super fast. Right here. Never heard of that before. So you're saying that's a spoof movie, huh? Hmm. I have to check that out. Let's see. We'll go back to Prime Day. Okay, we'll go PS5. Right. The games don't really show up. Oh, now here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Um, the DualSense controllers. Now a lot of these controllers I paid, $24 when they came. I mean, $74 when they came out, and they never went down. I got a few. I forgot what holiday it was, and they were $59. And then they went back up, but they're back down. I guess it doesn't say a Prime Day deal though. Hmm. Anyways, moving on. PlayStation DualSense charger station, 1999. That's a good price. Is it regular $30? Now, anybody that owns a PlayStation 5, though, I would suggest going with a DualSense charger that Sony makes. I wouldn't get any of these off-brand charge stations, okay? Trust me, I would not. I would get the Sony brand because you'll never have a problem with the Sony brand. Let's see. We got headsets, 27. Ooh, that thing's ugly. Good God. That is ugly as hell. Wouldn't wear that. Let's see. Western Digital Black, 1 terabyte internal. That's a good deal. 113. That's the cheapest I've seen that. Let's see. Ratchet and Clank. Doesn't say a prime. Even though it doesn't say a Prime Day deal, there are still some good deals on here. But it might not say Prime Day. Like, see, I wouldn't get this off-brand right here. It might look cool and it lights up and stuff, but I'd get the original Sony shit. And this right here, Prime Day deal. Look at this. I paid retail on these before. This is what's behind me right here. It's probably the best video game holder you can get. They're really nice. They're very stable. I have 2 of them. They hold 30 games each, so there's 60 games there. And that's what we're looking at right now, $29.99. Very good quality. I would suggest it. Very good quality if you need something to hold your games. PlayStation VR, that don't need to sell no more because the new one's coming. Let's see. Now, what's crazy about this Logitech G29 steering wheel? I bought mine a couple of years ago, and it was like $229 when I bought it, right? Well, now on Prime Day it's $190, right? But probably a few days ago before Prime Day, it was probably 260-ish, 280-ish. So that's a good deal right now. So if you need a steering wheel, that's a good deal. Even though it's still a little pricey, that's a good deal. Hot Wheels Unleashed, $26.99. Pretty good deal, I guess. King of the Fighters, $29.99. That might be the cheapest I've seen that. Because I think the cheapest I've seen King of the Fighters was $34.99. So, huh. Yeah, that might be a good deal. Let's see. Let's go to Switch, all right? Nintendo Switch crap. Oh, now here's some cool deals. Um, so this cool controller, right, is usually about $25, $27. It's only $13.99. It has Animal Crossing character on it. It's a wired one. Wired ones are good at times, though. So I bought this one for my daughter because she likes Animal Crossing. So I got that for her. I mean, $13.99, right? Not bad. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's basically just accessories and shit. It's not really good deals on games. There's your Zelda one. Hmm. Let's see here. What else? Let's see. Now, another good place to go when you're looking for deals on these is the, let's see, trying to see here. Lightning deals. Now, these are those deals that once they're claimed, they're gone. Okay. So here's a cool deal. If you're into that, Xbox Series S, the downgraded version of Xbox X. This comes with a headset, controller and everything. And usually it's $299, so you're saving $5 on it, and you get a headset with it. So, I mean, I guess that's okay. Pillows. I mean, who buys pillows on Prime Day? Let's see. You got a portable JBL speaker, $20. It's not too bad. No touch forehead thermometer. Boy, they just sell all kinds of shit, don't they? Bose. That's probably a pretty good deal because Bose is expensive. But you see, you can tell how many has been claimed or whatever. Look at everybody buying these damn bicycles, exercise bicycles. That's pretty funny. TVs, and these whack projectors. You don't ever buy a projector, okay, for your house unless if that thing, is $1,500 and up. The projector I have in my game room, I think I paid like $3,600 for it. Because it's a professional, 4K, la di da one. But these weenie projectors right here, yeah, I don't see them lasting that long because $151, for a projector, don't even have a brand name, right? What is that? Yokewick? Brand Yokewick. Never heard of it. Okay. So you might want to stay away from this kind of junk. If you want a projector, pay some money for one. Don't buy this garbage. You got a little fan. That's cute. But yeah, lots of different things. Portable monitors. But like I said, like you got to be careful. You might think this is a good deal, and it may not be. Okay. You know, at one time this could have been $90, right? It's hard to tell unless if you're on the products. Let's see. It's a good price for King of the Fighters. I already bought it in collector's edition when it launched. They make two versions of G29. Ah, they do, huh? Well, hell, I didn't even know that. Let's see what else. PCs and gaming. Okay, let's check out some of this crap. Hmm. See, I don't like how Amazon does this and stuff. Ooh, let's check out some this Ryzen 9 12 core 364. See, I don't know. I really don't know if this kind of stuff is good deals or not. Um, if you want to know about like this kind of stuff and if it's a good deal or not, you need to go check out Keo Daikin, its YouTube channel. Okay, he's the master of the retro pie and all this crap. I don't know if these are good deals, to be honest with you. GeForce RTX 3060 379, have no clue. You know what I mean? No idea. Intel Core i7, 8 cores, that's pretty fast shit, right? 259, have no idea if that's a good deal or not. Do not know. I used to know this kind of stuff probably 10 years ago, right? But then, I drifted off and don't know if it's a good deal or not. So you need to go check his channel out, which is a good channel. Keo Daikin YouTube channel. Now let's check out the Ring video doorbells, because I got a few of these. So this one right here, the Ring Video Doorbell Pro. Okay, see this right here, 119. That's not really that great of a deal, because I think I bought mine for like 129. So you're only saving $10. Okay, and see how they fool you is, it's on sale for 119, right? List price is 169. Well, I didn't pay that when I bought mine, so you just got to be careful. Let's see, but like the 4K movies and stuff's a good deal, right? Now, if you like I said, if you want a cheap tablet, Amazon tablet, Fire HD 8 tablet, $44 is probably a pretty good deal. Okay, if you're into that. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I just don't like how they separate all the shit, and it's like you could spend all day on this crap, you know, and $199 TV, 4K Amazon Fire TV, like this right here. It might be a good deal if you want to be cheap, right? I would never buy a TV that is not either Samsung, okay, Sony, or LG. Those are the top three. Okay, I wouldn't buy no Vizio or any of that garbage. Samsung, Sony, or LG is probably the best TVs you can buy. So, but if you want to be cheap and you want a 4K TV, and if it breaks, $200 is nothing. Just light it on fire and buy another one around Christmas time, right? Now let's get into memory stuff, because I buy a lot of this shit a lot of times. Okay, so this right here, like I said, this one right here I have right here is a 1 terabyte. Okay, I do have a 2 terabyte. So let me see here. 2 terabyte is 180. Let's see how much I bought before, okay? 314. So before I bought 314. $314 I bought that for. Okay? So now it's 180. Okay, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Let's see, Prime Day exclusive. Oh, okay. Wow. That's a good price. Memory cards, let's see. SanDisk 256 gigabyte Extreme, $35.99. That's a good deal. 1 terabyte. Oof. Well, they get up there, don't they? But yeah, these are good deals right here. Some of these are good deals. If you need memory cards and all that BS. But anyways, yeah. So I don't know. Anybody buy anything on Prime days? 8 Nintendo arcade stick, 20% off. Not bad. Oh yeah, I seen that. Where's Jago? Let me pull that up, because I bought that before. What's that thing called again? Let's see. Let's just put Nintendo arcade stick. Okay, should pull it up. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Ooh. This right here, $71.99. Okay, that's a good deal, because I paid $90 for mine. So, 20% off is not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's look up. I think we went over this already, but I don't know. That's 5 games. Now here's this is what I don't understand about video games, man. Earlier today, Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS5, okay, was $19.99. It was $19.99 earlier today, and now it's $24.49. Why? Why does it go up and down all the time? I don't understand that shit. That's just weird as hell. Let's see. Elden Ring 49. Ghostwire 29.99. That's been that price for a long time. Five Nights at Freddy's 21.99. It's a good price. Don't own the game, but good price. Now I wish the stupid WWE 2K22. I wish this stupid thing would go down in price. I've been wanting it for a while and been wanting to play it, but just haven't bought it yet. Riders Republic 19.99. That's been that price. NBA 2K22 14.99. God, man, I paid full price when that bitch came out. Fuck. That's just terrible. Far Cry 6 for $12 is a steal. Yeah, but it's not the price anymore. Watch, let me show you. Far Cry 6. Oh god, it's $12.99 again. Holy crap! Earlier earlier this morning it was $12.99, right? And then later on during the day it went up, and now it's $12.99 again. I mean, give me a break. They keep jumping up and down on this crap. Ooh, PlayStation 5, it's sold out now. On that. I paid full price on that. That's a son of a bitch. God. It's almost like when games come out, you don't want to buy them right away. Because you're going to pay $60 for a game that's, way cheaper now. Of course, I bought this game when it came out, October 3rd. But people like to, get games when it comes out and stuff. So, whatever. Let's see what else. Arcade. We went over this though. Simpsons Arcade OneUp $3.99. I guess. I've always wanted one of these MVSX, but never got one. I don't know why. Huh. What about Judgment? Whoops. Judgment, PS5. Judgment, PlayStation 5, $19.99. And then the newer version, $19.99. Yeah, the quarry, yeah. To drop, yeah. Back for Blood. We already know this game sucks. Because boy, this it's been $11.99 for like months. So that must be a crappy game or something. I've never played it, but it must be crappy. Saints Row. I can't wait for that game. That's gonna be a fun one. Really, it's a good game, huh? For $11.99. Hey, if it's a good game, then hey, go get it. But yeah, they don't really have Prime deals on video games, which sucks. Cyberpunk. God. When Cyberpunk came out, I bought that game because I was so excited, and it had so many damn issues with that game that I was like, screw that crap. And then never picked it up again. No Judgment, the Japanese game. Japanese games. Well, it's not coming up in search. Let's see. This is what I was talking about earlier, though. This is what I bought. Bingo. Bought that today. So 4K, $9.99. That's a great deal on this. Great deal on that. I mean, because look, if you wanted to rent it on Amazon Prime, right, it costs you $3.99 to rent. Might as well just buy the damn thing, so you don't have to rent it again. Let's see. Let's go with this is a funny one. Let's see. Mini. There's a lot of people like this crap right here. These mini PC things. Well, now we got some Prime deals on here. But like I said, I'm not really good with the computer stuff anymore like I was 10 years ago. So is this a good price on some of these? You'll have to figure it out on your own. I don't know. But it says a Prime deal, so maybe it is, maybe it's not. Like I said, if you have any questions, if you don't know if a price on PCs or processors, if it's a good deal or not, you need to go ask Keel Dyken because he'll let you know. He's always at Micro Center or whatever, so he knows how much all that crap goes for. I don't. But if you're looking for a mini PC, hey, they say some of them are cheap, so we'll see. Don't know. Let's see on TVs, right? TV Prime. Whoops. Prime Day TV. Whoops. Let's see. Samsung 55-inch QLED. QLED. $997. Regular price $1,600. Yeah, maybe. You just got to be careful on electronics. That's all I'm saying, because some of the stuff, it may not really be a good deal, so yeah. What's up, 19K Fox? How's it going? But the Amazon Fire TV for $199. That's a great deal if you want a cheap ass TV. Okay. Would I suggest it? Hell no. I would never buy that shit. All my TVs are Samsungs. Woo, good Lord Almighty. Look at this. A Samsung Neo. Okay. QLED. $13,000. A 98-inch. Projector screen's 120, so delete 22 inches. The 90, man, I bet that thing's heavy as hell. Even though if it's a flat screen, I bet it's still heavy. Wow. Yeah, so basically you'll have to make your own choices. I know some stuff may seem like good deals, but it may not. You have to do your research. Now, I will say though that of course everybody has to ride the coattails of Amazon because they're the biggest, one of the biggest companies in the world, next to Apple and crap. So Target, of course, they're having Target Prime days, right? On the same days as Amazon. It's great. And then Best Buy, right? Of course, they're riding Amazon's coattails too, and they're trying to get your money. So I would shop around, but do you really need the shit? Probably not. For the people on this channel, though, the good deals, that you probably want, and it's a pretty good deal, is the arcade OneUp shit, right? Ridge Racer $399, that's pretty good. Terminator 2 Judgment Day arcade OneUp $399, that's pretty good. They were $700 when they came out, and I would never buy an arcade OneUp for $700 ever. Would not do that. No. So at $400, that's pretty good, you know. But you know, it just depends how bad you want it, you know. LG 48 OLED is almost half price. I used it for my PC gaming monitor, and it is the best screen I've ever seen. $797. Well, if you think that's a good deal, hey, it's a good deal. You know, I got too many damn TVs though. The funny thing is, I don't have all my TVs in my house are 1080p, right? And all the screens in my game room are 4K ones. I got 4K TVs up here, including the Golden Tee one, and a 4K projector. But in my house, everything's still 1080p. It's pretty funny. I never updated those because I really don't give a damn, you know. Um, so that's pretty funny. But good TV deals, though. If you think they're good, hey, get them. You know what I mean? You got one more day. Maybe they'll have different deals tomorrow. But also check out the lightning deals. That's another good thing. Like I said, is the lightning deals. They got trending deals. Let's see what the hell trending deals is. What the hell is this shit? Trending deals. It's kind of like lightning deals, right? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, that JBL speaker, boy, it's gone, ain't it? Wow. Back massagers, fatigue mats, all kinds of crap. Top brands. What is this? So see, they got a whole menu right here. Come on, baby. Oh, Apple. Roomba, iRobot Roombas. Yeah, those are you know, those are good deals because those are pretty pricey at times. Uh yeah, I don't know about that. That says list price $1,000. I've never seen that at $1,000. I wouldn't believe that shit. Moppin 1299. Yeah, that might be all right. Might be all right. Let's go to one more category. Where is where is that shit? Well, I get okay. What I was talking about earlier, the lightning deals. So I would go and start here first. Just go down and see if you like anything. But like I said though, one thing you can do is just type in something. You know, just type in something. Games. Okay, type in something and make sure you have Prime Day listed. Right. You can do all departments too, but do Prime Day first. Just go down and see if you want something, you know, but don't be stupid and charge up all your fucking credit cards, okay? Because that's retarded. All right. The Capcom Arcade Stadium Pack 3 is on sale for $10. Pro Gear, not Amazon, but good nonetheless. Nice. Nice. Anyways, just wanted to come on because I was bored and everything. And just want to say hello to everyone and go over some Amazon crap. But Amazon Prime days, we got one more day tomorrow. So don't spend all your money on crap you don't need. Anyways, thank you for watching Twisted Gaming TV, and I'm glad y'all were all here. Okay, have a blessed night. I'll see y'all on the next video. Pieces.